Part 1. The First Step from Fear to Courage. My name is Liba, and I want to tell you a story. It is the story of how I started to speak English. This story is special to me because it changed my life. I hope it will help you too. When I first tried to learn English, I was very scared. I did not know many words. My accent was different. I sounded strange, even to myself. I was shy. I was afraid to speak. I thought people would laugh at me. I thought I would make mistakes. So I stayed quiet. I did not speak. But deep inside, I wanted to learn. I wanted to understand movies. I wanted to talk to new people. I wanted to travel. I had big dreams. And I knew that English could help me reach those dreams. So one day, I said to myself, I will try, just one small step. I remember the first sentence I ever said in English. It was, "My name is Liba." That's all. But it felt like a big moment. My hands were shaking. My heart was beating fast. But I said it. I spoke. And that one small sentence gave me hope. Learning to speak English is like learning to walk. A baby does not run on the first day. A baby takes one step, then falls. But the baby stands up and tries again, and again. That is how we learn. I made many mistakes. I said the wrong words. I used the wrong grammar. Sometimes people did not understand me. Sometimes I felt silly. I wanted to stop, but I didn't. I kept going. I told myself, mistakes are okay. They mean I'm learning. One thing that helped me was speaking in front of a mirror. I stood in front of the mirror and looked at myself. I smiled. I said simple things like, "How are you today?" or "What is your name?" At first, it felt strange. But over time, I felt more comfortable. I saw my face. I saw my mouth move. I listened to my voice. I started to believe that I could speak. If you are afraid to speak, I understand. I was afraid too. But here is the truth. You don't have to be perfect. You only need to try. Just one word is enough. That one word can be the beginning of your new journey. Sometimes I talked to myself when I was alone. I would say things like, "I am hungry," or "The sun is bright today." It helped me practice. It made me feel more confident. I also listened to other people speaking English. I listened to songs. I watched short videos. I tried to repeat what I heard. Slowly, my ears started to understand the sounds. My mouth started to say the words more clearly. Every small step helped me grow. Every mistake taught me something. Every word I spoke made me braver. If you are just starting, please remember this. You are not alone. Many people feel scared at the beginning. It's normal, but don't let fear stop you. Speak, even if it's only to yourself. Speak, even if you make mistakes. The important thing is that you try. When I think back to my first sentence, I smile. It was not perfect, but it was my beginning. It showed me that I could do it. And if I can do it, so can you. Learning English is not about being fast. It's about being brave. It's about taking one small step every day. And with each step, you will go forward. So today, say one word. Tomorrow, say two. And soon, you will be speaking with confidence. This was my first step. What will be yours? Part 2. Daily practice, growing little by little. After I took my first step in speaking English, I knew I had to keep going. Speaking one sentence was not enough. I wanted to speak more. I wanted to feel more confident. But I also understood something very important. Learning a language takes time. There is no quick way. You cannot become fluent in one day. You must practice every day, little by little. So, I started making small habits. These habits helped me a lot. They were simple, but they made a big difference. One thing I did every day was watching cartoons in English. I chose cartoons because they are easy to understand. The characters speak slowly. They use simple words. I watched with English subtitles. At first, I did not understand much, but I didn't give up. I watched the same episodes again and again. I listened to the words. I repeated the lines out loud. This helped me learn how to say words naturally. Another thing I did was writing a short journal every night. Before I went to bed, I opened my notebook. I wrote 1 or 2 sentences in English. For example, today I walked in the park. Or, I ate rice for lunch. These were very simple sentences. But over time, my sentences became longer and better. I started to write about my feelings. I started to write about my dreams. Writing helped me think in English. One day, I had a new idea. I called it my language walk. Every time I went outside, I tried to name things in English. I looked around and said, tree, bird, car, boy running, blue sky. It was like a game. It made walking fun. I did this every day. It helped me connect English with real life. I also changed my phone language to English. At first, it was hard to understand the settings. But I learned new words like calendar, alarm, and messages. Seeing English every day helped me get used to it. My brain started to see English as something normal. In my room, I used sticky notes. I wrote the names of things in English and stuck the notes on them. For example, mirror, window, door, table. Every time I looked at something, I also saw the English word. This helped me remember new vocabulary easily. Another thing that helped me was recording my voice. I used my phone to say a few sentences. Then I listened to myself. At first, I didn't like how I sounded. I thought my English was bad, but I kept doing it. Slowly, my voice became clearer. I learned how to fix my pronunciation. I also started to feel proud of my progress. I also practiced with a friend. We were both learning English, so we helped each other. We met once a week. We only spoke English during our meeting. Sometimes we laughed at our mistakes. But we never felt embarrassed. We felt safe. We were learning together. Speaking with a friend made practice more fun. Every day, I tried to do something small in English. Some days I watched a short video. Some days I wrote in my journal. Some days I just said good morning to myself in English. These small actions added up. Little by little, I got better. Learning English is like growing a plant. You water it every day. You give it sunlight. You don't see the plant grow right away. But one day, you look and it is taller. It is stronger. That's how your English grows too. If you practice every day, even a little, you will see progress. You don't have to be fast. You don't have to be perfect. You only have to keep going. This is how I grew my English, one small step at a time. And you can do it too. Just take your time. Be patient with yourself. Speak, write, listen, read. Practice every day. You will grow, just like I did. Part 3. New Horizons, Speaking from the Heart. One day, something special happened to me. I was walking in the park. The sun was shining. The wind was soft. I felt calm and happy. Then a tourist came to me. He looked lost. He smiled and asked, "Excuse me, do you know where the museum is?" For 1 second, I froze. My old fear came back. What if I said the wrong thing? What if he didn't understand me? But then I remembered all the times I had practiced. I remembered the cartoons, the journal, the language walks. I took a deep breath and said, "Yes, walk straight, then turn right." He smiled again and said, "Thank you." That moment felt like magic. I had done it. I spoke in English to a stranger, and he understood me. That day, something changed in me. I wanted to speak more. I wanted to share more. I started looking for new ways to use English in my life. I joined a storytelling club online. It was a place where people from many countries told short stories in English. I was nervous. My English was not perfect. But everyone was kind. They listened. They clapped. They smiled. It felt safe. It felt like home. And I learned that speaking English is not about being perfect. It is about sharing your heart. I also found an app where I could talk to an AI. It was like talking to a friendly robot. I could speak without fear. No one judged me. No one laughed at me. I could practice every day, anytime. It helped me a lot. After a few months, I noticed something new. I was not translating from my native language anymore. I was thinking in English. My mind used English words naturally. One day, I listened to a song and understood the lyrics. The words touched my heart. I cried a little. Not because I was sad, but because I was proud. Proud that I could feel the meaning of the song in another language. English opened many doors for me. I made friends from Japan, Brazil, and Germany. We shared our cultures. We talked about our dreams. We laughed at funny stories. We helped each other learn. It felt like the world became smaller, kinder, and closer. I used English to describe my day. I used it to send messages. I even used it when I talked to myself. It became part of my daily life. I didn't wait for a classroom or a teacher. I created my own learning space. I made English a part of my world. I also learned to be kind to myself. Some days I made mistakes. Some days I felt slow, but I reminded myself, that's okay. I am learning. I am growing. I celebrated small things. The first time I ordered food in English. The first time I helped someone. The first time I understood a joke. These small wins made me stronger. I want to tell you something very important. You don't need to know every word. You don't need to speak like a native speaker. What matters most is that you speak with love. Speak with feeling. Speak with courage. People can feel your heart, even if your grammar is not perfect. One day, you will look back. You will remember your first word, your first mistake, your first success, and you will smile. Because you didn't give up. This is not just about language. It's about connection. It's about believing in yourself. When you speak English, you open new doors. You create new friendships. You see new places. You learn about the world. And you learn about yourself. So speak, even if you are shy, even if you are slow, even if you are scared. Speak from your heart. You are stronger than you think, and you are not alone. This is my story. This is my voice, and now it's your turn. Say something today. Say something tomorrow. Keep going. One day you will say, I did it. And you will mean every word. Now you have listened to the full story of Liba. From the first moment she said her name in English to the day she gave directions to a tourist, Liba has shown us something very special. She started with fear, but she moved forward with small steps. She practiced every day. She made mistakes, but she did not stop. And, in the end, she found her voice. Liba learned that English is not only a language. It is a way to grow, a way to connect, a way to open doors in life. With every word she spoke, her world became bigger. She made friends. She joined groups. She shared stories. And most importantly, she believed in herself. Maybe you are like Liba. Maybe you are shy or afraid. Maybe you think, I can't speak English. But now, after this story, you know that you can. You can speak. You can learn. And you can grow. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to try, every day, little by little. The big lesson from this story is simple. Believe in yourself and keep going. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you know everything. Start now. Start small. Speak one word today. Write one sentence tomorrow. And one day, just like Liba, you will say, I did it. Use Liba's journey as your light. Practice a little every day. Be kind to yourself, make mistakes, and learn from them. Smile when you speak. Use English in your daily life, when you think, when you walk, when you dream. It will change your life. And now, I want to say congratulations. Yes, you. You finished the story. That means your listening and understanding are already better than before. You are improving. You are growing. Well done. If this story helped you, please subscribe to our channel. It gives us energy and motivation to keep creating good stories for you. Also, if you want to support us, please consider donating. In the beginning, it is very hard to create high-quality content for free. We are doing this to help you learn English without cost. Thank you for being here. Keep learning. Keep shining. See you in the next story.